Hey, this is Ethan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install these Konig XB-16 assisted tensioning style tire chains on our 2017 Toyota RAV4. These chains might be good for you if you live in an area that gets pretty consistent light ice and snow conditions. Starting with the fact that they are a diamond pattern gives you a lot more coverage on the tire itself, helping you with turns, giving you a smoother ride than ladder pattern. Ladder pattern chains tend to give you a better grip on starting and stopping, but diamond chains give you a smoother ride and better help on turns. Additionally, they do have a square link pattern, so the square links are going to do a good job of biting into that light ice and snow, and they might be a little bit bumpier than, say, like a roller style, but in this case they're pretty small, and I think they're worth the coverage. As you can see on the front, these internal chains have a powder coat. That's going to help not only protect your rims from contact, but also protect your hands when you're on the side of the road and it's cold from freezing or being damaged, stuck by the chains. Contrast that to the actual chains themselves, are made of a manganese nickel alloy, which is going to help you with rust, weather, corrosion, things like that. They're going to be better suited to last a handful of seasons compared to a low carbon steel might. The chains do come two in a set in this hard shell protective case. It's a nice case, and I like that it's going to not only keep the chains condensed and secure, but it also has this hook and loop patch on the back, so if you do leave it in the back of the car, it's not going to be sliding around, bumping against things. As far as the installation for these chains go, it's pretty nice and straightforward. You don't have to actually move the car while you're doing it, so you can check out how we did that now. First thing we like to do is to lay our chains out flat, spread them out, making sure that nothing is caught or tangled or twisted. Additionally, you'll see this gap here in the middle of the chains. That's where the tire is going to go, and you want to make sure that the chains are facing the right way. You'll know they're facing the right way when the hoops that are on the end of each set of links have this flat side facing towards you. As you can see on the other side, there are these two hooks. The pointed ends, you don't want them making contact with your tire. You'd rather have the flat side. Once you've done that, you start the actual process of the install by sliding one half of the set of chains around the back of your tire, trying to match up with that gap that you set earlier, and pulling the rest of the chains around to the point where we can grab each side of the set, pull them up, and make our first connection on the back side of the tire, sliding that stud in to the catch. And then we can do our best to feed the rest of our chains around evenly. We have them pretty good here, which will help us make our second connection. As you can see, they're all labeled or red, so you know that that's where the connections are taking place. Just fit that loose link into that hook. Down here at the bottom, you can see this long assisted tensioning cable. You'll feed that into this catch, and you'll hear it click as you pull it back towards you, while you're getting more tension into the chains. And then you can use these hooks here at the bottom to fit the cable through. We'll try to get both, making sure that the hook is facing away from your tire, pull it straight across, and connect it to one of the loose links that you can reach. Once you've done that, the chains are installed. We recommend just rolling forward and backward a few times to make sure that things are where you like them to be. Additionally, we also recommend trying this in your garage before you have yourself on the side of the road trying to do it there, just to make sure that you know how to do it. But once it's done, install them on the driver's side tire as well, and then you're ready to hit the road. Overall, I think that the Konig XB-16 assisted tensioning tire chains are a pretty nice set of chains for you if you're going to need to use them pretty frequently, if you are in an area that gets a lot of ice and snow. I think though, if you're going to look into these Konig chains, at this point you might want to look into something that's self-tensioning, not just assisted tensioning. Konig offers several sets of chains that will self-tension as you drive, but for what it is, I think that the XB-16s fit really well, and they're a solid choice for the 2017 Toyota RAV4.